Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another Hitman Codename, sorry, 47 walkthrough. Now, this level is very, very difficult if you don't know what you're doing, which I didn't when I first started. But it took me quite a few tries, but I feel like I have nailed the perfect way to go about this. So as soon as you walk inside, you want to go to the bar, talk to the bartender, and he'll give you a flyer. You're going to need to do this at some point anyway in the level, just to safely escort this person out of there, and they'll give you information leading to the safe. And a lot of completing this level, if you're going to do it stealthily, a lot of it requires a lot of luck, and there's a random number generator for where the safe will actually end up. So what we want to do right now is the very first thing we want to do, and to my knowledge this is the only way for you to really go about doing this. And I'm looking, okay, so see that green suited waiter that I just looked at? You want to make sure that he is not following this yellow suited waiter into the bathroom. And I'm just going to wait here. I'm going to pretend to drain the main vein. Just wait a little bit. And oh, he's coming in. Okay, yeah, gotta turn around. Yeah, and just nonchalantly close that door. And oh, I forgot, you also want your knife and the fiber wire. And as soon as you unholster it, just stab that civilian. Unfortunately, you do have to kill a civilian. Did to the guard as well. But that's the only civilian you have to kill, really. As long as the guy in green doesn't come into the washroom, because they will take turns. The two waiters, these guys are waiters, by the way, if you didn't know. They'll take turns going into the washroom, and basically right now I'm trying to drag both these bodies into the women's washroom, where no women go in there throughout the entirety of the level, so nobody will be found. And basically you're on a clock right now to make sure that the green suited fellow doesn't come in and catch you dragging bodies, which would be a little bit suspicious, I'm not gonna lie. So first off, you're gonna need both of these bodies. That's why I did this particular way. But yeah, depending on like the starting of the level, depending on how fast you get there, they're gonna be in different spots, those two waiters. So just keep that in mind. So we'll go through these two doors. And that guy wouldn't have let us through that one door if we didn't have that flyer. So want to stab this guy. Boom. And then we want to grab one of these uniforms after I've done taking out these three gentlemen down here. And you want to make sure you crouch behind them before you take out anything, because it's weird. They'll have like a sixth sense and then turn around and then start shooting at you immediately as soon as you take out your knife if you're not crouched behind them. So I take his clothes, and I'm not entirely sure which one it is, but several times I tried this, and one of these two guys that I'm going to be dragging here was found by a guard. So just make sure you drag both of them to where I took the clothes off that one guy, and drag him here. And the reason we want to do this part first is because we want to know where the safe is first. And if it's in a certain area, if it's in the guard quarters, then yeah, you're gonna have to restart the level, because that's really, really tricky as far as completing it stealthily. So you have to lean around cover with a silenced pistol, and it's sloppy. It's sloppy most of the time. So there's three other places that I know of besides the guard tower that that the safe can show up at. And this guy gives you the information as to where it will be. He just disappeared there. We'll assume he made it out okay. So we'll climb on up. And we also need the safe combination as well. So as you can see, it's on the first floor. The guard tower is on the second floor. It can also show up there in the storage room. There's only one guy covering it there. And then that's the guard tower. That place really sucks for grabbing it. And then that is the VIP area, and that's pretty easy to get there as well. So this guy welcomes us, into the brothel, and now we have to get the code for the safe. And the way we do that is we talk to this lady coming up here. Come on up. Tell her that we have a tab with the bartender there, and we'll follow this lady in here. And it's pretty crazy what passes off for. This was good graphics at the time. It's pretty crazy. It's very, very amazing how far we've come as far as video games. If you look at video games today and then you look at games like these, you know, it's in my lifetime. You know, I was playing these when I was a kid. I was playing Jet Moto 2 and Road Rash, and it's crazy. I'm excited to see what we have next, what's gonna happen later on. But yeah, in return for helping this lady escape, she's gonna give you the codes. She found them in Li Hong's pants and his trousers. So yeah. And also, if you're wearing this disguise, you won't have any problems just bringing her out of that place. So 47, the how chivalrous of him to catch her like that. And yeah, see, like, even if this guy spots you and her running away from this place, which would be a little suspicious, like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You just wait here, wait for her. She looks like she has to go to the washroom. The way she's running is pretty funny. She's like, "Ooh, I gotta go." But yeah, so talk to her. Got the code, perfect. And just for good luck, she gives you a little smoocheroo there. So I appreciate it. Okay. And I don't know what this face that 47 makes is. It's like a like a befuddlement or an ooh gross or something. I don't know. That was weird. But yeah, that guy, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about him. And we'll make our way over, all the way over on the other side of this restaurant to the safe. And I'm very surprised at how big this level was compared to the last couple levels. The last ones were very simplistic and very small for the most part, as far as the scope of it. But the steepness of the difficulty just ramps up here. Okay, so for these two guys, these are the only two guys that you'll have to worry about in this room. But the guy on the left there, hiding, like, holding onto the safe, he, at different intervals, he'll turn around, and I'll show you in a sec here. But you want to wait until his buddy is turned. See, he just did it right there. He just turned around and then turned back, and his buddy is right here, easy for me to pick off. So I use my fiber wire. I make sure I crouch behind him, and then I holster my fiber wire. You don't want anybody to see you with your fiber wire out. Drag him over here so his buddy doesn't see him. And yes, he will see him when he turns around. Made that mistake last time, which kind of sucked. And then I'm pretty sure he's turned around by now, so I can just quickly knife him. Easy. And always you want to make sure that you're knifing him and fiber wiring from behind, obviously. That's just a given. And there you go. And like I said, it's not always going to be in that area. It's going to change randomly every time you play the level. And the best way to figure out about where to go for it is to obviously save that CIA guy. Because if you choose the wrong safe and you open it up, you try to open it up, it'll say safe locked and then alarm triggered, and then you'll have some guards on you pretty quickly, unfortunately. So make our way inside. And I took a bit of a detour there. It took me a little while to get there. But I will come in here. I don't know who this guy is. I think he's like the herbalist, or he's in the kitchen or something. No, not in the kitchen. But I guess he has like a little store in here. But yeah, he gives you this bottle of poison. And thanks you for returning that jade statue to him that Li Hong stole, which was not very nice of him. Worth a lot of money. And I'm sure it has some spiritual meaning as well. Now we'll go back in the bathroom. We will take on the persona of this waiter. And you can guess what's going to happen here. You can guess what we're going to do. But, yeah, Cook tells you to bring this soup to him. Obviously, we're going to poison the soup. And I honestly love poisoning and different foods later on in the series. One level I'm thinking of in particular. Okay, so you want to give him the soup, and then this is a scripted event. Things go horribly wrong, and otherwise you can't do. This is the only way I've found that you can do stealthily. I've tried several different tactics. I've tried taking on the yeah. Look at this glitch out here. Watch how he holds the gun too. Oh god. Okay, so make sure you holster this Desert Eagle immediately and bolt it out of there. Obviously, you don't want to be caught with that in your hand as a waiter. That'd be suspicious. And we go back and grab this Red Dragon uniform again. The Triad member. There we go. And now that Li Hong's escaped, there's only one real path we can take, and I think I get a little bit lost here, but they'll lock the main doors to the mansion in the back. There's a mansion behind the restaurant there, and you have to go underground through there. So we go over here, take a right into this elevator, and the next level, I played the next level as well, and it is just, well, the next 3 levels anyway, and they are very, very crappy. I'm not gonna lie, they're very, very difficult, and one of them is really boring. One of them you do so much walking, and I gotta check the map here, figure out where I'm going. Got a little turned around, and oh, I did it again. Whoops. I think I'm drunk. I think that might be it. Actually, I think I was drunk when I was recording this. It's weird. It's weird what I do. I play Hitman, get a little buzzed, and somehow that makes me a little less pissed off when I make mistakes. Because obviously I make tons of mistakes as far as trying to do these perfectly. So, okay, I'm back on track here. Opening up this door here. These guys won't suspect a thing, even though there's curiously a waiter who tried to kill Li Hong, who looks suspiciously like that guy, and we're just letting him walk in. But that's fine. Also, this elevator glitches out sometimes, so I can't walk in it right now. See, the button keeps leaving. So as soon as you walk back out there, and then walk back in real quickly, and for some reason it won't close. I don't know. Older game, a lot of bugs. Not a problem. So we're making our way down in here. And now that Li Hong, or now that his bodyguard, the fat guy who stole the soup from us, is dead, I think it's more easy to, more viable, I should say, to go into this mansion, and I guess everything will be in a panic, so you're kind of sneaking your way on in there. He wouldn't expect you to try and assassinate him twice in the same day, but that's where he's wrong. That is where he's wrong. So we're taking our elevator on up here. There'll be oodles of guards in here, but surprisingly they don't bother, checking credentials or anything. They'll just let you walk on through. No suspicion necessary, fellas. And then we'll make our way into this middle room here. Choice 3 rooms. Going to this middle one. His office here. Little bonsai tree on the desk. Very quaint. And we'll just chill here. Crouching. Some fiber wire. And as soon as he turns around, really quickly, just grab him, pull him in there. Pick up the letter. I don't think you have to drag his body, but if you want to, you can. Just pull him into the corner a bit more, so Be a little bit safer. And then bolt your way out of there. Down an elevator, onto a boat, and that's it. Oh, what a level. Okay. Yeah, there'll probably be 3 levels in one part, just because the next levels are so difficult but so short that I'll just do that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you for the next video.
We have spent a lot of money on this, Professor. We want killing machines, not just machines.
Will he be able to feel any pain? He should have a lot of pain. It makes people obey orders.
Do not worry, he will be perfect.